Hi there, Rebecca Dreyfall here with MG Realty. I'm here today with Brian Mckee of Midwest Homes. One of the benefits of new construction homes is energy efficiency. Brian, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Energy efficiency has really improved in different products and components that we put into homes in the last 10 years. So a new home uses a lot less energy than an existing home, for instance. So today we're going to talk about a lot of the different components that we put into our homes with our value of walls, windows, energy efficiency of furnace, air conditioning, air sealing, a little bit of everything. So we're going to take a little trip through the house today and talk to you about some of those things. Part of our construction technique is we use an intelligent wall design system. So we use a 2x4 construction with an 1.5-inch styrofoam on the outside so that we get a better R value than you do with a 2x6 wall, but you get dew point control. And in Wisconsin's climate, that's important because in the summer when we have high humidity on the outside and cooler air on the inside with air conditioning, the dew point wants to travel into that stud cavity and condensate. And with more foam on the exterior of the wall, we keep that dew point in the foam or outside so we don't have that chance for condensation. So why are these different? Behind me you'll see an OSB panel and an exterior wall. This is for structural wind bracing in construction of a home. We don't have to have those on the entire outside of the house in order to meet code. We only need those about every 25 feet in an exterior wall. So that's why we have the thicker foam on most of the house to give you the higher R value and energy efficiency that you're looking for, but still meet the structural code requirements in order to avoid any wind bracing needs. We use a 14-inch energy heel in the trusses that we use in all of our homes. That allows us to get a full R50 insulation factor all the way to the exterior edge of the wall. Homes that don't have that energy heel in them are frequently seen with ice dams in the wintertime because that outer edge of the roof can get warm rather than staying cool. That allows the snow on top of the roof to melt and then freeze up again and cool nights. The windows are designed for the client's needs, their wants, the look, but every window has energy efficiency to it. U value is the inverse of an R value. You typically hear R value when you talk about walls. With glass, it's a U value, and so the U value is the number that you're looking for with glass. The other component that's important is the fenestration rating, which is the air leakage number, and then the solar heat gain coefficient that is part of the window. So one of the energy efficiency components that we put into all of our homes is foaming around the windows. We want to make sure that we seal the air from coming in and out. The other component you can see here is the vapor barrier that we put on the wall system. We all know that when it's cool outside, a moist or dampness makes everything feel cooler. Vice versa in the summertime. A lot of moisture in a warm house makes it feel humid and less comfortable. So keeping control over that moisture with that vapor barrier on the exterior wall is an important component of the comfort level of the house and also works with the energy efficiency of the house, keeping air from moving in and out of the house. In this home we have a 97% efficient boiler that's being used to provide radiant floor heat to the entire basement floor and to the bathroom slabs. But in this home we're also using it to heat the domestic hot water. So instead of using a separate water heater, this boiler is being used for two tasks, and it's a more efficient appliance than a water heater. Most water heaters are between 65 and 75% efficient. If you use a power vent water heater, it gets to that higher end, but this boiler is 97% efficient. So it is a much more efficient system for heating your domestic hot water, for your faucets, for your showers, etc. In this home, we have a 97% efficient furnace. Our standard that we go with is a 95, but these clients decided to upgrade to a 97% efficient furnace. And the reason I mentioned furnaces and their efficiency is that they have really improved greatly in the last decade compared to homes that were even built 10 years ago, but also compared to existing homes. All furnaces now typically that are high efficiency are power vent furnaces, which means they vent out through the side of the house versus up through a chimney. So if your current home has a chimney vent furnace, there's definitely ways where you can save and upgrade to energy efficiency on the furnace. This house also has zone control. Having different zones in the home, each controlled by a different thermostat, allow different comfort levels within the home in different areas. But that also allows for energy efficiency, where if you only need heat or air conditioning in one part of the home that has a thermostat set for it, only heat or air conditioning is going to that area, not the entire home. So for instance, in a two-story home where you have a zone system, if only the second floor is calling for air conditioning, it's only sending the air conditioning to that second floor. It's not conditioning the first floor. So one of the last things I want to talk about with energy efficiency is with all of our homes, we have a third-party company come in and do testing on our homes once they're completed. Basically, they come through the house 3 times during construction to check our framing, check the insulation, check the vapor barrier, But then at the end, they want to make sure that the whole house works as a component for energy efficiency, and they do a blower door test. They take and depressurize the house to -5 pascals to see how much air leakage the house will let sieve into it. Our homes test in the top 10% of the homes in Wisconsin as far as minimal amount of air seepage. So a blower test is really a true test of how airtight your home is.
Thanks, Brian. For more information, click on our Energy Efficiency tab on our website.